And I am live again. Close that. Hi. Give me 1 second. There we go. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. I am back. I was just cleaning up a section of my bedroom. Like the top of my clothes dresser was really messy, so I definitely felt like clearing it out, and I found among all these scraps of weird things, just random stuff, I found a nice foamy sheet of foam, and it looked to be just about the right size. And something else I discovered after I hung up, I hid my trinket in here, is that the the ribbon needs to be just attached in one spot. So I pulled it off because that's not where I need it yet. So we'll come back to that, and I'll probably end up, I don't know if I'm going to reuse that or not. But I have about another 45 minutes of energy in me, so I figured I'd give this a try, just sort of revisiting this. And the other piece that I was figuring out was I really do have to secure all this stuff down, even up on the sides. Otherwise, it's all just going to come flying out when I try to get the deck out. So that is that. And I'm still debating if I want to put something here. Like, I actually don't mind the idea of having space there for something, cushioned space there for something. I don't know. I like soft things, so it works for me. But I'm going to start from ground zero here. Such is the way, and which is nice. This is still intact, this custom edging that I made. And I have a hair somewhere in my face, and it's annoying. Okay. There we go. Oh my God, for real. It's just little wisps. That works. Might trim it a smidge. It's these hairs right here. Come on. There, that fits nice. Kind of smooths out the aesthetic. You know, this isn't beautiful to look at. It was never going to be, but I'm debating, should I put some craft there? I know what I should put there. I could line, I'm not going to be using anything from the back of it, so I can seriously just line the bottom of this before I put the cushion down with this thing and have more of the packaging available. Now I actually want to be really careful with this packaging because I don't know which of the sides I'm using yet. So allow me, I really have a limited space here to work with, but I'm okay with that. Crafting time, crafting time. Every other one of my decks, Tarot and Oracle, like have a decent box that I am at least minimally happy with, and this one was the least appropriate. Oh, that came out nice. Very good. This box for the Kawaii Tarot, as adorable as the deck is, the packaging was the least impressive, the least functional, the least convenient or easy to get into. So there we go. There's one piece, and it's kind of split. We'll play with that later. But yeah, I wanted just something aesthetic on the bottom. Why not make it this? There's just, I work in publishing, so I really appreciate publishing work, like publishing art that goes into everything. I'm going to cheat this out a little bit because I don't know how much I'll need yet. Should be using my bigger scissors, but they're in the other room. I think. Yeah. That's going to be garbage. or recycling rather. All right, and that's sticky. Should I bother keeping that on? Nah. All right, and I'll even this out in a minute. I'm pretty sure I'm cutting off all the pink, but I just wanted to leave it just in case. And I will absolutely be reusing the top of the box here for when it comes time to decorate this part. Might even end up just being like, I have old adhesive spray somewhere, but just like a glue stick, or this is craft bond paper, so this might work. It would just take a while to dry. Hi, Finnegan. My puppy just walked in. All right. So it'll be a little fuzzy, but it'll still be there. That's cute. That'll work for me. I could even, oh yeah, just gonna do it that way. I think I'll just, let me see how the bottom edge of this box lines up on the white piece. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll cheat it out a little bit. That's still really sweet. Yeah, and then maybe I'll just like let this part lay in it. But it's just more, it's not only is it sturdier than scrapbooking paper, this is also more visually interesting than duct tape, if we're being honest. Because this, again, this is what I'm trying to make a little more aesthetically pleasing. Because eventually I'll be giving readings in person and such, so may as well do it right. I just want to get these edges trimmed up first, not the top yet. I'm going to leave the pink top for now. Why? Because my gut tells me to. Holding down the roller firmly. I wish I had a little more light, but then I'm annoyed that it's so bright. So I'm gonna make this work. And I pulled my trash can closer to me, make it easier to throw all the scraps out, which makes my ADHD happy, because otherwise I get overwhelmed with the mess and just give up on the craft project way too early. So that's that one. Another good reason for me to use the original white of the back of the packaging as a guide here is because I know it's straight, so why not? I'm assuming it's straight. This is a little uneven. Let's even it out. Done. Yep, that's crooked. Close enough. Again, this is low patience crafting. Doesn't have to be perfect for me to enjoy it. Pull my light a little closer. How's that? That's a little better. There we go. That's a lot better. Oof, just thought I saw someone standing in my doorway. I think it was just my glasses. Let's go with that. Twitter and seeing my friends dork out for each other. That makes me really happy. do? Oh, I just didn't finish doing that all. Post to Facebook. Why not? Forgot to announce that I was about to go live again. So I just hit the share button right from YouTube for both Twitter and the Facebook. So, part 2! What's up, sis? You're not sick of me yet. Well, if you are, you're just a champ. Includes, actually I like the pink, so I'm going to cheat the pink into it, and delete right on top of that stuff. I wonder if there's a Bob Ross punk ska cover band that just thought they had an idea or thought just came to me. A little too wide. That's okay. We're gonna go to the right because there's more on the side of the mouse than there is on the elf guy. But I don't want to cut off that little card because it's super cute. Also doesn't matter because it's going to get obscured by some opaque foam. Found a new piece of foam in my room, Morgan. There we go. Come on. Dark matter. There we go. Wig on a decoupage. I got glue all over my hands. Da 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 ba 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 da beep boop. Score. But this is super ugly. But it fits. That means it would also fit on the bottom of the box. Erica, you clever girl. I really kind of just want to line this with fabric, but that would require, for some people, measuring. I don't want to measure. So, here's the idea for the moment. The foam, I don't know. I'll show you in a second, Kraus. It's just this, I think it came from electronics or something. And so I'm thinking just like that, because then I have a little, I don't have to, decorate the inside of it if I don't want to, but I have this there. Yeah. And I can look at it and see what the jargon is. It's so cute. I'm going to repurpose this somewhere on the box. I'm not sure where yet, but I think I really do just want to, I might save this for the back or the inside of the lid here. But I'm glad I trimmed it up. Yeah, because that would be nice right there. That might be good right there, just as extra coverage. But I have this crafty glue. It's for fabric. Hold on. And I've got my crafty box of fabrics here. This is not a Downton Abbey-esque deck. If I had to remake a Jane Austen kind of deck box, I would just use up some of this amazing fabric that I've got. Looks familiar, doesn't it, Morgan? Let me put this over here. I love this one because it's for the kawaii deck, so that's super cute. That could also work. Foxes are a little plain. Yellow could work, but I like the crazy patterns. The mermaids is nice, but there's actually a mermaid tarot out there, although that probably has a really cool box. Um, I love this fabric though. Now I'll save that for some oceany thing. So it's down to these two. And oddly, I don't even know how I'm gonna actually attach or measure it. And this one is already sewn to itself. So I might actually, maybe I'll make this into like the Friends deck bag. It's so cute. Yeah, you do have that pillow. I know. This might just by default end up being what I line the box with. This fancy AF glue. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do this. You can, there's staple guns for staples. I could staple this. I mean, right? This is such cute. Yeah, that's super cute. I'm going to use this one. Okay, yeah, that's llama. Morgan, you're right. It's llama. I used it for Katie's thing. It's llama and unicorn, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. There's llama. There's unicorn. It's both. I do have a seam ripper. This is super cute fabric. This is a lot more kawaii. I got your seam ripper right here. Oh yeah, that's easy to undo. All right, Morgan, you convinced me. We're gonna save this for something else. I gotta do it. I love this one for the kawaii box. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. And then what? Would I put the foam there or underneath? I don't know. We'll see what I feel like. But, just how do I do it? Because I still want, I want the primary nice part, I want to be the inside. Yeah, Morgan, I do too. No staples, they could scratch the cards. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have to worry about it falling off. Oh, you're right. Oh, this might work. Look at this. Just, yeah, it reminds me of like covering a textbook. It's not going to be perfect edges. Ask me how much I care. Yeah, it's really not going to be perfect edges with this stuff, but I have all that stuff that's going to get glued onto it anyway. Llamas in pajamas. Oh, I have one nice edge. How many edges do I have? Okay, so here's something for me to consider. I do have two, nope, one, looks like. I do have one finished edge, so I want to use that to my advantage here. The binding from the original fabric. Morgan, and YouTube held your icons for the review. That's cute. Just cut diagonal lines for the corners. Yeah, that's a good idea. No, I know. I'd figure that out eventually, but I am trying to be as lazy as possible. But there's also ways like upholstery folds, you know. But this is like a 3-part thing. So what I want is the cleanest edge. Does this fit all the way to the back here? Because this was the messiest edge, I kind of want to overcompensate and make that the cleanest edge. And then it's lined. And then I have enough for the fitted sheet, if you will. Enough for the sides, and enough to curl around the bottom, because this is going to be on the bottom covering up the mess. Yes. Well, I don't mind the bulky. Again, I'm trying to be as lazy as possible here, Morgan. But I don't mind. I really don't mind the bulky because A, it's late for me to think about it, but B, because I know what I'm saying. I want a snug fit in here to keep the cards from clucking around. So I really don't mind if this is like cushioned, like chunky in here. As long as the outside of it looks taut and, you know, nice and... Look, I have 2 llamas right on top. I'm going to start tacking it down, actually, with super glue. I really am. I love this. Let me actually see if I can cheat it to go all the way on the bottom without missing it. Yeah, Morgan, I'm planning on doing that anyway. But if I have an opportunity to actually cover the whole thing with just fabric, I'll do that. And then the cover up some of the, like you saying, the empty bits with the kawaii box. Yeah, I'm going to cut it and do that, if that makes sense. Measure twice, cut 5 times. That's my motto. I'm going to start gluing stuff down. Otherwise, I'll chicken out. Here we go. Trying to remember not to use my finger because this super glue can come right through the fabric. And I will use the fabric glue for bigger parts, but because it's fabric and paper glue, so this will help it adhere well together. Like I actually might get a little tray of water, a little bit of water in that. So it's gonna be more like a sloppy decoupage, but if I do make it too wet, this will get wrinkly because reasons. There we go. Yep, that's stuck. Gorilla Glue might be my knight in shining armor here. Yeah, a hot glue gun would be super helpful here, but I have limited space, limited attention span, so it's just as easy for me to use the tiny expensive glue. And I don't burn myself, I just glue my hands to my other hands. Tighten that, put scissors away, aside for the moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this sort of plane by plane here. You know what? I'm going to test out how long it takes the craft glue to dry. Rumor is it's like, 24 hours. So that's okay. It'll just be goopy. I'll be careful. So just made a spiral. I'm going to do this. Contrary to what my elementary school art teacher said, you can never have too much glue, Erica. Well, she's always told me I use too much glue. And I'm like, I don't care, lady. I keep myself low, guys. Oh yeah, it's coming through. That's okay. Yeah, Morgan, I will probably end up cutting corners, like you're literally cutting diagonal corners once I get each plane kind of glued on. ASMR! La la la. I love this fabric. I am so happy I kept this scrap. Oh gosh. I get why Dad saved things now. Oh man. That's funny and hilarious and weird. All right. Why not? I'm just gonna... It's like frosting. The wet glue will help stabilize the box once it's dry. Yeah. It'll be wet while it's wet, drying, but yeah, that's true. It'll get firm. That's what she said. You're in my head. That was popcorn. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, if it soaks through and ripples the box, it'll eventually straighten out again. And if not, I have a lumpy box, and that's okay. That is also what she said. Okay. I'm going to put so many buttons on this, Morgan. I keep thinking this is an ink line that I made, but it's a balloon. I love balloons. Just to keep it steady while I'm working on it, I'm going to tack it with some... Sorry, I dropped my glue. The other glue. I should probably not leave that lid off. I'm going to tack it down on the edge with super glue. When in doubt, super glue the F out of everything. Oh, Morgan, you're hilarious. Okay, Morgan, right before you got on, I kept seeing someone out of the corner of my eye. I just saw it again. I think it's the edge of my glasses, so we're just gonna, yeah, go with that. Poof like magic! Okay. Gloopy glue, time for you to be glued again. Should I put the foamy bit on the bottom of the cardboard first and then the fabric over that? Yes, I think I should. Because it makes me happy. Next question. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. Super glue and Elmer's glue in the same project is like taking your pet caterpillar to the Olympics with you. Like, it's just the most and least useful adhesives at the same thing. Maybe not. Ooh. Ah! Sticky fingers. Oh, I'm really glad I decided to line the box. It already has a much nicer feel. Glad I got this glue. This is Elmer's Craft Bond. Fabric and paper glue. Permanent wet tack. Dries clear, launderable. Delightful. Okay. Oh yeah, that's stuck. Yeah, I think I am, because I am never going to be undoing this box. I love you. Just a nice little thing. Let's do both. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Nice little eternal message etched in the bottom. Forevermore. Then I'm gonna dollop this a bit, mix it up. Boop, 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 boop. I just hit my camera with my head. I should probably just get a GoPro for this, and you guys could all see what I'm looking at whenever I look at stuff. Oh, that's just lovely, 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 lovely. No regrets. Ooh, except that one. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's my glasses because I saw something again, and I think it's just the glasses. My little pony just fell. Onto the bridge downtown! Okay. Moving on down the road. All right. This is probably where I'd need to start. I kind of just want to do the upholstery tucks, though. We'll see. I might not. I will. I'm going to have to start cutting the fabric now to accommodate the depth change. But I do kind of like that funky shift. I keep trying to wipe that pen mark, but it's the string of the balloon. All right. This is the freaking cutest fabric. Oh my God. Okay. So that'll be up there. I'm just going to wrap it like gift present. Okay. Like a real person would wrap a gift. Not like I would wrap a gift, but like tucked corners. Ridley, don't give me that. She just grumbled at me for talking too loud. I really don't want to cut it if I don't have to. Tom, what do you like? You like Metallica? You like that other thing? Fat bottom girls, we make the round go round. I don't know what they sing. All right. We're just going to do a snip here. Remember, measure none, cut once. That'll do. All right. No turning back. Right on that llama's neck. Sorry, llama. Alpaca. Oh, I almost took a sip of water from my glue. That would be gross. All right. I cut. Those clean edges, kids. Morgan, you told me to cut it. I cut it. I know, I'll cut it down here too, but in the meantime, I just want to get the bottom adhered. Yeah, I'll clean that up. That's a problem for future Erica. Oh, well. Oh, I just cracked my neck. I have a chiropractic appointment tomorrow. Let's do a test fit and make sure we're not overstaying our welcome here. Nope, that'll be good. Me gusta. I might do double ribbons. I have another idea too. It's such a good idea. Just farted. Sorry, YouTube. Excuse me. Although I probably didn't have to say anything because I don't think you could have heard it. But Morgan, actually, I didn't cut the right spot yet. I can do it. I'm not gluing the right spots either. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to cut these corners in here. after this part. It's actually going to be easier with this blade. Although I don't want to cut the box. Nope, it won't be. Okay. Let me get that, let that dry for a second. Why is it so wrinkled? Big fan of this. Sell it on Etsy for $1 billion. Oh, I love that cushion under there. That's great. All right. Don't care if that's the right spot. It feels right. I'm going to cut this cord at one point. Did not even realize it. Oh, well. Close enough. All right, bottom. Bottom glue. Time for you. Hooty hoo! E-R-I-C-A. Happy face. Star. And squiggles to fill in the edges. And they'll get all goopied up and smoothed out eventually. Ah, okay. Let's go, goopies. There we go. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Ah, the glue's coming through. Just wiping off the extra glue on the nozzle. There we go. Yep, definitely going to need a little more on the edge, but I'll get to that when I do this top button lip thing. I don't want to do these corners like that. I just want to fold it. Look at that little thing. Bounce a quarter off it. Yeah, that's what I want. I want it to look upholstered. That's so cute. Okay, tuck you under. Morgan, I'll just send this to you in the mail and you can do the corners for me. No, it's working for me. It's working for what I envisioned. Meds alarm. That means it's 10 o'clock. Hey Siri, stop. That worked. There we go. Okay. I think it would behoove me placed. This right side of the box is feeling a little more agreeable on this lip, so I'm going to tip it up against the front of my desk here. Throw lots and lots of globs of fabric glue down, not let it drag through. Start smearing it with the nose of it, and I'll figure out the corners when I get to them. So here we go. Thanks, Morg! Yeah, we'll get that done at the end. Another problem for future Erica, right there. Yeah, the fabric glue's already drying pretty quick. It's still a little goopy, but I can manage it without fear of gluing my hands to my desk. So, not again. I'm gonna do this side now. Come on. There we go. Happy little glue globs. It's your world. I'm not gonna cut this corner literally. I just want to fold it, let it tuck itself. Like that one did it naturally. This side did it a really cute tuck naturally. So I'm just gonna kind of trust the fabric and let it do it for me. Well, this side's being a little asshole, but the rest is cute. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this fabric. La 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 la. Dork crafts are amazing. Tom, are you watching? Tom, look what I can do. This is the kind of corner I'd had to do for the cushions. Just gonna worry about this tuck first here. I love that corner. Look at that. It's so cute. Follow that bird. I will run into an issue of the thickness of it not being able to make it close correctly. Thanks, Morgan. I think so too. So I could do a test of that real quick. But this is where I'll finally realize I do need to do something with the corners because it's all just going to bunch in on itself and prevent itself from closing. Or fit a little bit snugger. Look at that. You know what? I'm keeping it. Loving it. This is such cute fabric for this deck. It's perfect fabric for this deck. Look at these little corners. They're so fun. Yeah, big fan. All right. Didn't I do this one yet? Oh, no, I just did these sides. Okay, I'm going to do... Nope, didn't do that one yet. All right, I'm going to do the front edge. Swirl, 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 swirl. Yeah, see, I wasn't even looking, and this does this super cute little fold thing, and then there was this short bus cousin on the other side here. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna keep it nice and tight. No regrets. I've had this fabric for probably a year and a half. Oh God, 2.5 years actually, if I'm thinking about it for real. And then all right, before I glue the outside, I just want to tack down this corner. Yeah, I'm not touching that corner. That's too cute. know quite what to do with that corner yet, but I'll figure it out. Just be a little bunchy. Well, the side got a little short. That's okay, I can pull it. Yeah, I have a lot over here. That is okay with me. Props to this glue. Elmer's glue has come a long way since I was a kid. It's drying pretty fast. I mean, granted, it is craft glue. It's not Elmer's school glue or whatever, so. These ends are driving me crazy. All right, I'm gonna do the outside now. But this is a good time to make the decision on how I want that to look. Yeah, I'll do this inside part first. Trying to pull as much as I can because it's a little short on this side and I have felt excess on the other side. That's okay. Pressing down nice and hard. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I love that little corner guy. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great, sweetie. Oh, I just cracked my neck. Again. Me gusta, me gusta. So stinking cute. All right, we're going for gold here. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Morgan. I definitely will be using buttons and ribbons. I do want to overdo it with the glue because I only have one chance because it's all one piece of fabric and I don't want to have to see bubbles. No bubbles coming up. And yeah, this feels a little late to me, so I'm going to go through again. Come on. There you go. That's super cute. Look at these corners. They did that naturally. Look at that. My little kawaii made its bed. It really is looking cute. No regrets. Except for this bunchy bunch in here. I don't know what to do with that part yet. We'll figure it out. Okay. So that'll be good there. I'll tack down these amazing corners with super glue as well as the other glue. But should I do that? Yeah, I did decide that I will do this part before I do the outside back of it. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Lucas. Is that too much glue? Too bad, lady. Hospital corners. I didn't even do it, Morgan. That's what I mean. They're doing it themselves. The fabric is doing it by itself. It's so cute, just naturally. Squish, squish, squish. Pinch and pull. Bend and snap. Hooray for fabric glue. Big fan. Dang. Now, I might need extra, so I'm not going to glue that all the way down to the bottom on that other side. Oh! Ridley, you're being a good girl. Good girl, Ril. Okay. This is what I'm going to trim a little bit off of, and up here too, because then I'll have spare for one other part of it that I want to do. Boop, poof, like magic. So cute. Okay, now that I know how much I have and how much I need, I got it. Remember, guess once, cut once. Ding, ding, ding. There, lovely. Ooh. Got some dog hair in there, big shock. Oh yeah, definitely want to, before I do anything else, how much extra do I have on that one? Let me cut that right there at that seam. Hello, other watcher. Somebody just joined. Actually doing okay, making myself a specific box for a specific deck of cards. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Dog hair, obviously. Just cutting off some excess that I'll be using later. Where is it? There it is. All right. Yeah, the cool part is I think I could actually, if I can't get to some spaces where I can tell there's no glue, I could hypothetically put it on top and just kind of smush it down that way. But we'll jump off that bridge when I want to. These hospital corners, I couldn't remember the name for them, but that's exactly what they are. That just cracks me up. There we go. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Doing the ugly innards now to be smoothed out, hopefully, by the outside parts. At least the Elmer's glue is easier to clean off my hands than the super glue, Gorilla Glue. All right, do I cut that or do I glue it? I'm gonna cut it. Darn. Oh, that was a bad choice. Okay, whoops. Close that back up. So first I'm going to glue this edge to itself. Kind of give it a seam, if you will. Now, now I have to wrestle with this stuff. Don't know if that's a good cut, but we're going to find out. So that'll lead that to go that way. I'll get sort of a hospital corner there. I do want that on the outside, so let me do this one now. Don't know if that's the right cut. Up. Should be the name of my crafting channel. Don't know if this is the right thing, but glue, glue, I love you forever, glue. Wait. There we go. Okay. Whew. Almost messed that up. I am messing this up. I'm not supposed to be doing this edge yet. That's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Home stretch, home stretch. Here we go. Good enough. What am I going to do with that one? Just sort of... Yep. Just bunch it. Just cinch it. All right. I'm going to let that side dry, and I'll figure out what to do with those inside corners eventually. This is where I know the diagonal cuts will come in handy. So let me start those. Start one here, but I want enough of an edge to be able to have fabric to work with for gluing purposes. There's the other one where it naturally folded. Let me get that. Nice clean edges. We're gonna sneak some more glue under there because I feel it lifting a bit. Slap it on that outside flap here, the inside of the other flap. Cut a V so it's less bulky. Okay, yeah, that's what I just figured out with one of these little edges. Thank you. I probably did that right as you were typing, do that ridiculous delay. The V looks more like a drunk canyon, but that's close enough. Yeah, this. Yeah, did it. Nailed it. Who's the other viewer? Me? I think so. But there was a third watcher just a minute ago, and I didn't know who it was, but they liked it, so that was nice. Very, very nice. ASMR from Michael's employees. Okay, that works. I'm gonna pop some tags. I got $20 in my pocket. Something, 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 something. This is freaking awesome. Dun, da, 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 da. You did? What did you get? What did you get? Excuse me again. Yep, I'm going to bind to this. You placed an order with the bag lady. Oh, I want to know what you got. There we go. Just making a binding edge for this excess fabric on the side here. Look at this little guy, he's so cute. So you got a new Oracle deck. Awesome. From the place there. Good. That's so good. I can't wait to hear about it and see it. And a candle. And then ordered sage and peppermint. Oh, awesome. And some smudging bundles. That's great. Oh, you could definitely use that for the new house too. And a candle. Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. I smudged with the white or the silver. What's it called? Not juniper. I have the sage and mint right here. White sage and mint here. Silver wormwood. I smudged with that. It was so much better than the raw sage that I've used before. It's just a lot less intense, and it was just really great. The last bundle I used, what do you call it? I savored it. Morgan, it does. It reminds me of the Rainbow Bright Writing too. Definitely. I mean, I'm sure that it's the actual rainbows, but just the bright, cloudy stuff. Yeah, it makes me so happy. Oh yeah, like I milked it. Like I kept like a tiny, tiny piece of the sage from that thing. Like, and I've been like living off of that for like a year and a half. Yeah. All right, time for these itty bitties. What do you clowns want to do? Let's tack you down and see what happens. Come on, guy. All right, you're going to do your own little hospital corner. I'm okay with that. And then I still have the nice clean binding edge here that I'm just going to figure out what to do with it eventually. Nah, this is probably the V part, isn't it? Yeah. Morgan. Ayúdame. Oh, I'm really glad I put in that cushion part on the bottom here. That's really sweet. Big fan. All right, let me at least do... I don't know how to open it. That's how I enter the staples. Oh well, you lucked out. Boop. That'll work. Probably not the way to cut it. All right. Don't want to joke around with that one, so we're gonna get the super glue that fell on the floor, my Gorilla Glue. And we're gonna just tack that down real quick. It's thick enough fabric that I don't think I'll get glue on my fingers. I'm glad you got to shop at the Bag Lady. That's great. How long has the store near you been open? It's like heating up. The super glue, the Gorilla Glue. Oh well. But it's holding that hospital corner like a champ. Boop, boop, doo doo doo. That's a big one here. Hold on. Oh, what am I going to do with you, big guy? Nope, drop this. It's all wet still. That's okay. It's super cool. Yeah, the top's really wet. It'll... Not exactly sure. 3 years. The girl I was talking to tonight has worked there that long. Cool. All right, tucking this one back here. Coming in on the end. This is where I need a V. My little wisps of hair are tickling my face. Finish it! These scissors, I can't get there. That was not the right thing to do. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. I shouldn't have cut that part though. I have a late work day tomorrow, so I'm trying to stay up late tonight. So I don't get too tired tomorrow in the evening. But this is just so bulky. Throw some glue on it. I am going to let it dry overnight before I put the cards in it. Oh, it's really late. I didn't realize it was this late. Here we go. Sweet. Oh, that'll work. Oh, whoops, that'll work a lot. God darn it. There we go. Now I know how to finish it. It's just a matter of doing it. And I'm so close, I'm just gonna get it done. There we go. Before I go to bed. So then when I wake up, it'll be ready for cards. Maybe. I'll have touch-ups to do, I'm sure. Dries flexible, that's so great. Yeah, I only have one corner and one hinge to do, so I'm good. There we go. Not quite a hospital corner, but I'm happy with that. Yay! Now this guy. Let me... Which way do I want to tuck him in? Yeah, he's an outside edge. That doesn't really matter. So I can actually cut that guy, this part off. Maybe. Well, we're doing it. We did it. So now we did it. Yeah, now I just tuck it over. All right, good night. Thank you for coming, Morgan. I love that big corner. Nice. Nice and padded. Then that means I can cut that here. I'll definitely wait till tomorrow for all this to dry and do touch-ups then. Oh yeah, that was much easier than I thought it would be. Globbing that on the corner, keeping that nice and tight. Last part. This is the part I don't want to be too bulky, but it's okay if it is because reasons. No, because I don't know how to change it, and that's okay. This is one of those projects where I'm just sort of letting the fabric tell me what it wants to do. That's how I made quilts a lot. Taught myself, watched a friend do it on her mom's machine at one point. Just, she had laid the pattern out on the floor with all these scraps and then just started piecing together one block at a time. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I did it, and none of my quilts ever had right angles because I didn't measure like that. I didn't have the knowledge, patience, or equipment to measure accurately like that, and I kind of like it that way. Oh, the box! It is almost complete. Oh. I was never very neat at crafts, but it was just fun doing it, making a mess. Nailed it. Voila. Big fan, and I am definitely going to put this here. But, oh God, my hair, sorry, keeps getting in the way. Yeah, I like that I got to keep that back. It's just this corner won't get too covered. just wipe off stuff there. That's where I like Morgan's idea about using ribbons to cover up messy edges. I will do that on this side. Definitely. Love it. Here we go. You can never have too much glue. There we go. Smudge it around. Yeah, the ribbons will probably be tomorrow because that'll cover up like this little pulling spot here. Love it. This is great. Yeah, no, I don't love that one. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need a lot. I just want to use a little bit. Like maybe I'll use this little guy. Although I like the moon part up here. I spilled wax on it a couple days ago. There we go. That's off now. Oh, this is so fun. I'm definitely not putting cards in it because it's still wet here. So cute. I do want it to dry straight. This is so funny and chunky and cute. Big fan. That's so sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a button something. Actually, that's a great button for it. And then maybe like a little elastic here. Well, I could do that without flaps, but the point was to have flaps. But it's a little distorted right now because it's wet from the glue. All right. Ooh, I have a big sweatery button though. I have some options for tomorrow. Let me see what else. And it's okay. Yeah, and then I'll figure out how to add the ribbon and which ribbon. Ooh. I like that dark blue one. That's cute. Hi, Finn. I'm here, bud. So that'll do it for tonight. Oh gosh, I love buttons, for real. Hey, well, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a great night, and I'll be back tomorrow because this is really fun. Bye.